So today is the orientation class. I was discussing that confusion is the major problem of UPSC preparation.
Yes,
Very congratulations.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, please, if you have any questions, you can ask him. First, congratulate him.
Thank you so much.
It takes a lot of hard work to be here. You know? Can you see the hard work? You must see it.
What is your approach towards newspaper?
Okay, so I must say that newspaper is a must. You should read the newspaper. At least one newspaper you have to read continuously. So to read the newspaper, there are I think one or two problems. The first one is that how much time we should allot for newspaper. So for me, I allotted at max one and a half hour. So you can allot at max one and a half hour. And then there is problem that how should we make notes or we should not make the notes. So I must say that there are some themes which get repeated in the newspapers. For example, the Russian-Ukraine war is going on for past 2 and 3 years. So you have to prepare some basics from your notes, which can be your coaching notes or your personal notes. Then you have to read the newspaper and you must add on the current affairs thing which are going on in newspaper. So you can prepare the notes, and if the current issue is related to the subject matter which you have prepared in your notes, then you should add on the current affair material in your static notes. So, and if you have any specific doubt, then you can ask.
Yes, youngsters? You tell me, like I have these people, you know, they are shy people. So how many hours did you study? These people have this doubt.
Okay. So first of all, there is no such rigidity that how much time I have to give for my study. We all are here for cracking this examination. So we should read as much as you can read with your interest and with efficiency. So for me, and in my case, I used to plan my targets, that what will be the target for the entire day for me. So I used to plan the topics which I have to read for the day, and reading one subject or one topic for a continuous day is a boring thing and the efficiency also got reduced as the time passed. So what I did, I prepared the study plan of mine. I allotted some time for optional, and then I allotted for the GS, and then I have to read the newspaper, and if time permits, then I should also prepare about the CSAT. Then I planned the topic, that which topic of optional I have to read today, and same thing I did for GS and newspaper. So whatever time it will take, I have to complete my target. I think it should be your study, and it may take 8 to 10 hours, then it's fine, and if it is taking 12 hours, then also it is fine. And time more than 12 hours, and if one can say that I have read more than 12 hours, I don't think that it is possible for a continuous basis. So 8 to 12 hours, and making the targets for the day, it can be your strategy.
See?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you that the ideal strategy for preparing CSAT is that you have to allot the 1.5 hours on a daily basis. But ideals are ideals, and these are common for all. So what you can do, you can prepare the CSAT in the starting course of your preparation. And apart from this, you should also allot the time before the prelims, the 2-3 months before the prelim. You have to dedicatedly give time for your CSAT. You can give 3 and 4 hours before the prelims. So that you can do.
Done?
You can ask. There is no formality. You can ask anything. Okay. Let me tell you about the. You have asked about PYQ. So I will break down the PYQ for prelims and for mains. For prelims, you have to read at the time when prelims is approaching. You have to read about previous 5 and 6 years at max. because the trend is changing every year, and it change at 3 to 4 years entirely. So reading the PYQs of more than 5 years, I don't think it's a good strategy. But if you are preparing and you are in the beginning phase of your preparation, then you can read the PYQs of more than 10 years also. So what the PYQ provide is, they provide the specific areas which are repeated in the prelims exam. So one thing you can do, that you will or you have to identify the focus areas which are getting asked frequently in the prelims. And the second thing is that you have to look that what's the approach of asking the questions, what type of questions have been asked by UPSC. So you should focus upon these two areas. And then now it came for mains. So the answer writing or looking for the PYQ is extremely necessary for mains. What they did is that they revise your static syllabus, and apart from this they also try to provide the focus areas, and they also try to provide you the brainstorming part, that when you encounter the random questions, how you brainstorm about the topic. It's very necessary, because in mains there are many questions which are absolutely absurd, which you have never expected that UPSC can ask such questions. If I can recall, there is one question about cellulose. It's a very random question. You can't do anything. Then you have to brainstorm something. Whatever you know, you have to put over there. So PYQ for mains are extremely helpful. Welcome.
Thank you, Pawan. And oh God. Okay, one more question we will take from online. Anushka, were you doing something side by side while preparing like a job or some degree?
Yeah, that's a very unique question which have never asked from me, and I will try to provide the answer. After doing my BA from Allahabad University, there is confusion in front of me that should I prepare for masters or should I dedicatedly prepare for UPSC. I cracked the JNU examination for masters. I entered in the masters program of JNU. I did 2 semesters from there, but I was not interested in doing masters, and I was also not able to prepare for my UPSC civil services. So it was a confusion, and I was not giving justice to any of the preparations, not the masters or neither the my UPSC preparations. So what I did, I was very confident that if I allot my time dedicatedly to UPSC, then I may be successful in the UPSC. So I left the JNU after 2 semesters, and then I decided to dedicatedly allot my time for UPSC civil services. But the case is very different for everyone. Everyone has very unique situations. So you can think your unique situations. For example, if you are coming from a humble background, just like me, then you can think about the option B. But what I will suggest is that first you should dedicatedly give your 150% time for your first attempt. You should approach the first attempt of yours with full dedication. And if you think that you are not worthy and you are far behind the boundary line of prelims, then you should ponder about the option B of your masters or your MSc, whichever you are thinking that's right for you.
Done? Okay. Really, let's have tea then. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I hope these people also one day do that hard work and reach up to here. Isn't it?
Best wishes towards me.
Okay, thank you, Bacho. Chalo, chalo.